Hello everyone and welcome to a quick tutorial on how to use the check DBL voted mod that basically checks if the user that you entered into the command or the command author has voted for your bot on discordbots.org. So if you're watching this on Discord or you're watching this on YouTube, click in the description or in the link below to get this JS file. It should say check DBL voted _mod. It's a JS file. And all you have to do to install it is go to Steam, go to Properties under Discord Bot Maker, go to Local Files, browse Local Files, and then go to your Actions folder and drag and drop it in there. If you have an older version of this mod, replace the file, and you should be good to go. Now, once we open Discord Bot List, once we open Discord Bot Maker, step back in the Actions directory, copy the first folder at the top, and then paste it into your project directory. Or drag and drop it like this. If you get an error that it says some files are with the same names, replace it, close these two files, close DBL, and then reopen it. Now, what you should see is that under the Conditions tab, you see a new action, check DBL voted. Very nice. So let's take a look at this. It says the source member, the DBL API token, if true and if false. So very simple. Source member, it can be the mentioned user, the command author, or one of the three variables. Let's choose command author just for sake. Now, under the DBL API token, you have to be logged into DBL or Discord bot list. Go to your user, and we'll take commander data as an example. You have to have your Discord bot online and on DBL. If you don't have your bot on DBL yet, click on New Bot. Fill this out, click submit, and then after a few days, if you're lucky a few hours, your bot should be approved. If not, they'll probably tell you what you did wrong, what you can fix, etc, etc. So once you have your bot on DBL, all you have to do is go to the API here, go to my bots, which is the second one down, go to your desired bot. If you have multiple, click on your bot and regenerate token, or click new token. Then just copy that, paste it in here, and delete some of the extra stuff that is at the front. And then set your conditions. So if true means that if the source member has voted for your bot, then it does whatever that does. If they haven't yet voted for the bot, it does this. So I have something very simple set up with 4 actions. If the user has voted for the bot, it sends a white check mark emoji. If they haven't, it sends a cross emoji. Very nice and simple. Once you've done all of those actions, all you have to do is basically save and run your project. Let's just put that in the corner there. And once it is running, let's execute the command. So !test. It will take a while because it's fetching an API, and it returns a false. Now, if I go back to the discordbots.org, click on vote for the bot, and then go back. You have to wait a few minutes because the API is kind of slow, and a lot of people are using it daily. So we'll wait a bit. Okay, so a few minutes have passed. Let's see if the API is updated. And there we go. So that confirms it. It has worked. It has registered that I voted for the bot, and everything's great. So basically what this is useful for is if you want to either check if someone has voted for a specific bot, or something else like that. You can use this. But another usage that a lot of people use is to vote lock commands. What vote lock basically means is that the entire command is blocked from usage until you vote for the bot on DBL. Now this can have several purposes. One means that you get a lot more votes because people want to use commands and they don't really care about votes, but you do, because votes on DBL means that your bot gets put higher in the list in any category, which means potentially more servers, which means profit. But what a lot of people do and tend to, overlook is that you can't vote log every single command. It's against the terms and usages of DBL, and you're not allowed to do it, basically. So what I would suggest is, if you have a banking system, and especially if you have a daily command, vote log the daily command, because voting is daily and you can only use the command daily, so it's basically a win-win. You get the vote, and a lot of people use the daily command because they want to get more money, and because we're all Scrooge McDucks, right? So that's one reason to vote log the command. Another reason is that you've spent a lot of hours making a really complicated command, and you're really proud of it, and you don't just want people spamming it. And that's another way how you can prevent spam. Or if it's a very prestigious command and no other bot has that command, you can vote log it then. You shouldn't vote log if you have about 20 commands or 30 commands. Maybe vote log 1 or 2 commands. Just try and not vote log help commands or info commands, stuff like that. Be reasonable, use common sense, basically. So yeah, if you have any more questions regarding DBL, go to their support site. We're not DBL support. If you have any questions regarding the action, however, message Lasso or me, CMDData, if you have any questions, or go to mod support and ask someone there, or go to the DBM support site, dbm-support.site, make a new ticket, and our support team will be there to help you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.